I spent a week traveling to some of the most famous Harry Potter movie locations in the UK, with a goal to end up in the most iconic movie location of them all. Yes, right there, in Scotland, the Hogwarts Express train viaduct. See, I've been a Harry Potter fan since I was a child, but until recently, I had no idea that there's a real Hogwarts Express train somewhere out there. So I flew all the way from Estonia to London with a plan to rent a car, spend a couple of days driving up north while enjoying the best Harry Potter locations on the way, and see if the train really exists.
You know what time it's supposed to come?
Or is it just a prop like the one in the Harry Potter studios in London, where our journey begins? I've been waiting for such a long time for this, and now that it's here, it feels amazing. Harry Potter, the boy who lived. When I stepped inside the building, I couldn't believe what I saw. Look at this! That is massive. Hey. I mean, this is just the lobby area. The tour hasn't even started yet. But once the tour finally began, I could feel my excitement starting to grow with every single second. My heart was pumping faster and faster. This is it, I thought. The starting point of a journey I've been looking forward to since I was just a little kid. To see and experience the world of Harry Potter. So when the door to the Great Hall of Hogwarts opened,
is the one and only Great Hall of Hogwarts.
I instantly felt I was traveling back to when I was just a 7-year-old watching the first Harry Potter movie on a VHS tape. This was my dream and I'm living it. It just kept getting better and better, and the only thing that went through my head was whoa. Whoa. That's super cute. Mr. Potter. Wow, that's so cool. Whoa, look at that. They look so silly. And then, of course, there was the butterbeer. Look how bubbly it looks. Look at my beard. It has a lot of taste, but it's really good. It tasted like it was 5 different sodas mixed together, but I would drink it again, 9 out of 10. Plus, you get to keep the cup as a souvenir. I had now spent over 2 hours on the tour, and I was only halfway done. There was still so much to see, but with every step I took, I was getting closer and closer to the realization that soon I will have to step out of this magical world and continue my journey. But not before I stopped at the souvenir shop, which was looking super fun. Oh my god. Look at these guys. They look so silly. Not that I would buy anything from there, because I'm not a nerd like that. I just couldn't. I couldn't stop myself. They're so cool. Man, that was something. That was... There's just something about it where you finally understand what it takes to make a great movie. Seeing the Harry Potter studios made me super hyped about the real-life movie locations, and especially about the Hogwarts Express train. But we've got a long way to get there, because our first location is Oxford. A city of beautiful medieval architecture, a vibrant intellectual atmosphere, and where it's impossible to find a free parking spot, so you'd think you can trick the system but end up getting fined instead. Oxford is perfect for filming a Harry Potter movie. So, welcome to Oxford New College, and this is the first place. This is the exact place where Harry Potter walked, like really fast, something like this, you know? He was in a hurry. Look at this, that's the tree. That's the same tree that Malfoy sat on.
My father and I have a bet, you see.
And some other stuff happened too here, you know?
Professor Nuggets! What are you doing?
And yeah, that's the tree. I traveled all the way to Oxford from Estonia to see a goddamn tree. I mean, that is kind of crazy. But before hitting the road, I paid £2 for the entrance to a single room, which was used as a hospital wing in the first movie.
And Nicholas and I have had a little chat and agreed it was best all around.
And for dancing lessons in the Goblet of Fire.
We and our guests gather in the Great Hall for a night of well-mannered frivolity.
It's nice to see all these places that they actually were in, and they took some pictures. No, they did some movies here. Oxford is super nice, super nice city. One of the most beautiful cities I've seen. And I wish I could spend more time here, but Oxford, I love you. I will be back. I promise. All right, I'm gonna go bye. What did I say? I'm gonna go bye. I'm gonna go now. Yes, bye. My brain is not working. Finally, I was on the road to see the Hogwarts Express train in Scotland. Well, at first I wasn't moving much at all. Alright, so UK traffic, everyone. But there were many movie locations on the way, and therefore I decided to make a quick stop at the famous Malfoy Manor. Alright, look at this. And look at this. They're just by the road. Hello. Why are there so many cars here? Look at this. I didn't know this was such a popular tourist place. Alright, and we are in. This whole place here looks really amazing, but I only came here for one thing. Okay, I can see it. Let's go. To see the Malfoy Manor. So, this is the place where the Malfoy family lives. Unfortunately, the house itself is closed by now, but that's fine. Because we came here for one thing only, and we did it. And that's cool. Get out the way. Look at this dude. One thing I need to highlight, with every hour I was driving further north, I noticed the scenery getting more and more beautiful. This is otherworldly, like for real. Holy shit. Okay, I had to take a stop because this is so beautiful. And I was really amused by all the sheep on the side of the roads. I gotta be careful to not drive over them. But it only got better, because I made a quick stop at the Gotland station. What's so special about this old railway station, you ask? Well, it's this. Look at that. This same location was used in the first movie as the Hogwarts Express train station. This is one of the most beautiful places I've ever been to, by the way. I'm so sad I couldn't stay here longer. I had to keep moving to reach the Hogwarts Express train, but not before making some stops along the way to enjoy some of the most beautiful views I've ever seen. Back on the road. I missed this car. But we do have one more stop in England before even reaching Scotland. And that's Alnwick. Alnwick? I don't know how to pronounce it. But it's the castle where you can still, to this day, learn how to ride a broom. But to be honest, it looked way cooler in the movies. Oh, they're actually flying already. Oh, that's cool. Look at this. After a quick walk around the castle, it was time to finally go to Scotland. The Hogwarts Express train! Finally! And do a quick stop in Edinburgh for the Elephant House. This is the Elephant House, which is closed. Which is where J.K. Rowling wrote the first books of the Harry Potter series. The place was unfortunately closed, so time to get back on the road again and stay overnight just 2 hours away from the Hogwarts Express train. Alright, good morning. Just out here doing my everyday run right now. And look how beautiful Scotland is. Oh my god. Alright, we do need to keep going. While I'm driving, let me tell you something crazy that will hopefully make you see this channel in a whole new perspective. I recently signed a contract with myself that legally forbids me from going on any dates with any girl and pursue any romantic interests at all until I have reached 100,000 subscribers on this channel. I know, some would say it's a really dumb idea. I would say it's a necessary sacrifice just so I could focus on this channel only. But also, I don't really want to grow old alone, so if you could do me a favor here and subscribe to this channel so I could start going on dates again once we reach 100,000 subscribers, I would be super thankful. Anyways, would you look at that? Suddenly, we made it all the way to the one and only Hagrid's hut. But this was the last movie location to explore before a short drive to the destination we've all been waiting for, the Glenfinnan Viaduct, or famously known as the Harry Potter Bridge. The train only crosses the bridge a couple of times per day at exact times, so you cannot be late or you will miss it. But we were here right on time. This was it. The whole reason I drove all the way from London, driving over 1,100 kilometers across 3 days while seeing the most beautiful landscapes I've ever seen in my life. And now there were only minutes left until I get to see the Hogwarts Express train in real life, driving over the iconic viaduct. Hundreds of people have gathered here just for this exact moment. It felt surreal that we were all here sharing the same passion for Harry Potter and just waiting for the moment we spot the train. 3 minutes left until the train. 5 minutes passed. The train was supposed to be here by now.
Do you know what time it's supposed to come? Like now? Now. 3 o'clock.
10 minutes, 20 minutes passed. Everyone's still patiently waiting, but also silently questioning if the train will even show up today. 25 minutes pass. I was starting to think that the train broke down and we're just standing here for no reason at all. Questioning if all these 1,100 kilometers I drove here were just wasted kilometers. Did I really come all the way here for nothing? What first only sparked as an idea out of curiosity, while sitting at my home thinking there's no way Hogwarts Express train exists in real life, turned out to be the most epic road trip I've ever done in my life. And even though it's just a train driving over a bridge, which is inherently nothing special, it's the fact that people had traveled here from all over the world to be here in this exact moment just because they once happened to stumble upon a movie about a wizard. And over the years, that had created a spark of curiosity, strong enough to get out of your house and see the world. And without realizing this in the moment, I think the reason we were all clapping and celebrating once the train drove past us is that we have now finally closed that gap of curiosity. So if you have an idea or a place that makes you curious and makes you feel some sort of a pull towards it, I encourage you to go and close that gap. Just to see what happens. Hello. Oi, sorry. Is it okay if we go? Yeah? You're not gonna get scared? Okay, I think they're used to it. Bye. It's nice to see you.